Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Yesterday, I invited my neighbor and his family over for a French toast breakfast. And to go with the breakfast, I made a fried rice. Now, this fried rice is a little bit different because I used a special browned short grain rice to make this fried rice. Now, I have ate short grain rice many times before, but I never had brown short grain rice. This is given to me by my friend Noboko. Apparently, it's a kind of a new type of short grain rice, so I was eager to try it. The rice itself tastes great, and I wonder what it would taste like if I make it into a fried rice. I cooked this fried rice in my Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok, starting with 2 tablespoons of canola oil. I used the same fried rice template as I use with all my other fried rice. The template allowed me to experiment with different type of rice. I spot seasoned the wok before I add about 4 eggs to the wok. Again, you can add as many eggs as you would like. However, spot season the wok is very important because this will prevent the egg from sticking to the surface of the wok. After I cook the egg for about a few seconds, I season the egg with some of my basic seasoning mix. Now, this seasoning mix will allow me to enhance the natural flavor of the food ingredients, and it is low in salt content. So it makes the food more interesting, therefore you do not need a whole lot of salt. After I scramble the egg, I'm ready to add about 2 to 3 cups of brown rice. Now, this rice has been cooked and stored in the refrigerator for about 48 hours. The rice is very dry, so I know it will not stick to the bottom surface of the wok. The next step is that I use my hamburger meat smasher to break up the rice. This is a really wonderful tool to use for breaking up fried rice, and you should get one if you like to make fried rice often. It takes only about few seconds to break up the rice, and then now I am ready to switch to a wok spatula to fry everything together. Breaking up the rice is an important part of making a good fried rice, and the rice will break up more easily if they are dry. If the rice is wet, they tend to stick together and the fried rice will not turn out well. I'm going to make this fried rice with some frozen vegetable mix. They are great because they're very convenient, and I take them directly from the freezer or go into the fried rice. I don't need to thaw them out. In fact, this will give them better texture. Now, to stir the fried rice, the best way to stir them is to use a specified wok spatula. In this case, I use a stainless steel wok spatula. A 14-inch wok is perfect for making fried rice. It is large enough that will prevent you from getting things spilled out of the wok. Anything smaller, you have a tendency of spilling. And the next is what makes this fried rice different is that I add some hot dog to the rice. The reason I add hot dog to the fried rice because my neighbor has 3 children. They range in age from 6 to 10. And I know they are very picky eaters. So in order to make the fried rice interesting for them, I decided to add some hot dog. I have made fried rice for children many times in the past. It is a good way to get them interested, particularly if they have not had fried rice before. For a little kid, everything associated with hot dog seems to be something that they would like to eat. And in this case, I will also get them to eat more vegetables as well. And this is a good strategy for many parents. To season the fried rice, I also add some soy sauce. I normally don't because I like my food very light in salt, and usually the basic seasoning mix is sufficient for me. But now, since I'm cooking for some little kids, I know they have a tendency to like things to be a little bit saltier. So to tailor to their flavor, I add more soy sauce. When I taste it, a little bit salty for me, but I think it'll be just about right for them. This is an example of flavor chasing so that I can make adjustment to the flavor depend on whom I'm going to serve this fried rice. This fried rice is a relatively small portion. I did not intend to make a lot of it because it will serve as a side dish for the French toast breakfast. This is a basic template for making fried rice. Using this template, it's almost guaranteed that my fried rice will turn out good because I'm familiar with the basic steps. Like they said, practice makes perfect. And this is why template-based cooking is really superior than recipe-based cooking. Even though your basic template is about the same. But however, you can make minor modifications so that you can make your dish different. With template-based cooking, you can easily make modifications and adjustments depending on how you like your dish, as well as what is available to you at the time. But the cooking is very much the same. The steps are familiar, and so you don't have to worry about that the fried rice might not turn out to be good. Template-based cooking definitely is the best approach, and this is why it is selected as part of my fast cooking system. So I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine. Use my fast cooking system, which will allow you to cook with practicality, efficiency, creativity, and fun. If you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.